The history of Scotland, a deep dive through the ages. Scotland, a land of mountains and moors, stone circles and castles, rebellion and resilience. Its history is written into the very rocks. From Neolithic tombs to Enlightenment lecture halls, it is the story of a people who have endured conquest and change, yet never lost their fierce sense of identity. Today we journey through thousands of years in Scottish history, from the first farmers to the modern nation. Neolithic Scotland, villages, stones and tombs, 10,000 to 800 BC. When the Ice Age ended, people began moving into Scotland, hunting deer, fishing its rivers and foraging the wild shores. By 4000 BC, farming arrived, changing everything. Families built permanent homes, cleared forests and raised livestock. And across Scotland they left behind breathtaking monuments. Skara Brae, Orkney, a window into Neolithic life. On the windswept Orkney Islands lies one of the most astonishing archaeological treasures in Europe, Skara Brae. Discovered after a fierce storm in 1850 ripped away the earth covering it, this Neolithic village had been buried and preserved for nearly 5,000 years. Dating back to around 3100 BC, Skara Brae is older than Stonehenge and even the Great Pyramids of Egypt. What makes it so remarkable is its state of preservation. Instead of mud huts or fragile timber homes, the people of Orkney built in stone, and the stone remains. Walking through Skara Brae today feels almost like stepping into someone's home. Each house has stone-built beds, storage dressers, and central hearths where families gathered for warmth, food and light. Passages link the houses, suggesting not just individual families, but a tight-knit community, shielded from Orkney's brutal winds. The uniform design hints at equality. No great chief's hall, just families living side by side. Artefacts discovered there, beads, gaming dice, stone tools, and beautifully carved ornaments tell us these people weren't just surviving. They had culture, leisure, and creativity. Their connection to the sea is clear too. Fish bones and shells litter the middens, and whalebone was used in construction. But Skara Brae also leaves questions. Around 2500 BC, the village was abandoned. Was it climate change, erosion of the land, or something else? We'll never know for certain. What's left is a hauntingly intimate portrait of Scotland's first farmers, their daily lives etched into stone. The Callanish Stones, Isle of Lewis, Scotland's Stonehenge of the north. Travel west to the Isle of Lewis in the Outer Hebrides and you'll find another marvel, the Callanish Stones. Erected around 2900 BC, they form one of the most dramatic and enigmatic stone circles in the world. The site consists of a central monolith, nearly 5 metres tall, surrounded by rows of standing stones forming a cross shape. From above, the pattern looks deliberate, almost cosmic in design. Archaeologists believe the stones were aligned with the movements of the sun, moon and stars. At midsummer, the sun sets in line with a main avenue of stones. Some alignments may match the 18.6-year lunar cycle, hinting at advanced astronomical knowledge. But Callanish was more than an observatory. Excavations reveal burials at the site, suggesting it was also sacred ground, a place where life and death, heaven and earth, were bound together. Local legends add layers of mystery. In Gaelic folklore, the stones were once giants who refused to convert to Christianity and were turned to stone. For centuries, islanders called the site Fear Brig. the false men. Even today, standing among the Callanish stones under the endless Hebridean sky, it's easy to feel a shiver of the otherworldly. Were these stones a calendar, a temple, or both? The truth may be lost to time, but their presence remains powerful. Maeshowe, Orkney, the tomb of the sun. Just a short distance from Skara Brae lies Maeshowe, a monumental chambered cairn built around 2800 BC. From the outside it looks like a grassy mound. Inside it is one of the most sophisticated Neolithic structures in Europe. Maeshowe is carefully aligned with the winter solstice. On the shortest days of the year, as the sun sets, its rays shine directly down the long entrance passage, illuminating the central chamber. This shows a deep understanding of astronomy and the cycles of the seasons, crucial knowledge for farming communities. The tomb itself was likely a communal burial place, designed not just to hold the dead, but to connect the living with cosmic forces. To step inside would have been a spiritual act, linking human ancestors to the sun's eternal rebirth. But Maeshowe has another story layered onto it. Centuries later, in the 12th century, Norsemen broke into the cairn. They left behind runic graffiti, still visible on the walls today. Some are solemn, recording the names of Viking crusaders. Others are cheeky, with boasts like Thorir carved these runes. It is often called the world's largest collection of Norse graffiti outside Scandinavia. Thus, Maeshowe is a meeting place of worlds: Neolithic farmers and Viking raiders, prehistoric astronomy and medieval mischief. Together, Skara Brae, Callanish and Maeshowe show us that prehistoric Scotland was far from a land of savages. These people were builders, astronomers, artists and storytellers. They left behind homes, temples and monuments that still inspire awe today. In many ways, they laid the foundations of Scotland's enduring spirit, a people deeply tied to land, sky and memory. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the wonderful history of Scotland. Please like and subscribe to see the next parts. And as always, stay curious.